so. I was just checking out the moon. Can you see? There she is. There she is here somewhere. Can you see? Yeah. My big fat finger. Yeah, so I had a really enjoyable evening last night. I went to see Antama. He was pretty good. I knew he was going to be cool anyway. He's always cool. He's always enjoyable. His energy's always cool. And yay! Everyone had to take their shoes off. I was very happy to see lots of free feet out. Not like people with free feet out. Like lots of free feet out. Yeah, it was nice. But I suppose it was kind of like that thing where, because everyone had their shoes on, all their feet was really clean and mine was really dirty. And so I started thinking, because it was like a meditative space. It was, it was more of like a sharing kind of kirtan energy, maybe a bit more than like a gig, which was nice. And it got me thinking about like that action of taking your shoes off to go into a temple or into a church or, into your house, into your home. And that action again, like, I'm going to leave my dirty shoes outside because I want my space to be clean, my sacred space. And I suppose that made me realise that helps me to, if I've got no shoes on everywhere I go, it's that sacred action of everywhere I am. It's like my feet are holy, my feet are sacred, and the space around me is sacred. Everywhere is sacred. So whenever I'm walking around with no shoes on, I am treating my space, my environment, my Gaia, my interactions, myself, even negative interactions are treated as sacred, which is lovely. It's like Antama was saying, whenever you get a negative opinion, you have to go, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whenever there's something that's really hard, you have to be like, nice one, nice one, nice one, nice one. That was nice. So yeah, everything feels sacred when no shoes on. The way that you would when you go into a temple or into a church or a sacred space. So I realised that that's another thing it adds to my life, to my everyday, sacredness. I was saying in another video about feeling at home with no shoes on. That's what home is, isn't it? It's supposed to be a sacred space. So that helps. But then my brain went off on like another little tootle. And I was like, well, hang on a second. If when we go into a church or into a temple or another sacred space, and it's taught that outside dirt and things are not sacred, why isn't dirt sacred? Why isn't mud and dust and clutter and tatty things? Why aren't tatty things? I like that word, tatty. Why aren't tatty things sacred? Why aren't messy things sacred? Why aren't dirty feet sacred? Why aren't, dirty shoes sacred? Is it to do with putting dirty feet in the temple? I don't know. And I kind of didn't like that. I didn't like that thought that people are kind of having this idea that dirt is not sacred, that it's, in order to have something sacred and holy, it has to be clean and it has to be kept and it has to be, I suppose I just didn't like the division of like Clean, dirt. Good, bad. No. Dirt is good. I like dirt. I like dirty feet. And I like, you know, all the things, really. All the things are sacred. All the things. All the things are sacred, even the dirt and the mess and the bleh. Bleh. Sacred. Yeah, so, you know, had a good night. It was good. It was lovely to be dancing bare feet with lots of other people with their feet out. And Tama was amazing. And I got to spit bars with him as well, which was pretty funky. Well, for him, I suppose, more than with him. Although, I don't know, he was drumming. Oh, that was pretty funky. I enjoyed that. Another couple of musicians there that I'd not seen or heard before, and they were pretty cool. One guy called Tuku. He's just started performing, so it's a bit like me. He's like, I've only been playing for about 10 months, and I was like, same. And he's just started performing and singing, so it was, you know, that was nice to see somebody else doing that thing that I'm doing, you know, putting themselves out their comfort zone, trying new things, putting their medicine out there in the form of music. So yeah, well done, Tuku. You fucking smashed it, bro. Nice one.